Straight ahead, got a pretty good run tap here as the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Jets. Just about time to rock as Joe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. Rodgers over the intercepting things out. And check down complete to Hall. And from the 15, they'll work this into the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball ahead of Steve coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or it runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped out for a minimal gain.
Flush out right. What can Aaron Rodgers do? The leg there getting it first. On first down, Rodgers. He'll lift his goes deep from the short. It's caught inside the 25. A real field flip there as well as Sunday got a first down in the red zone. They'll run for the first down. And he is going to push it. So after the loss of the yard, they look to push forward here on second down and 11. On play action, Rodgers trying to get to Cobb, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So good starting field position for them here as they come on first and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Goff. Looking for right, and he finds him. A big play there with a catch and run. 62 yards. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Montgomery. Takes this one. It's a Lions touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side, and they take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball goes into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33. Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Randall Cobb, 33 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's gone. And now look at this.
Oh, fuck.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Escaping the pressure right. Good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good up, nigga.
Here's second and a couple. Rodgers now to throw. Caught left side by Cobb. He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. Here's Rodgers. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position. And this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's super coordinated at both levels, doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Able to fight through one tackle.
That idiot.
Actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they had possession of the football on the turnover. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that. There he goes, left side. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 62 yards. And that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll run with one. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He did. They'll mark him at the 1. On second down, here's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have taken the lead. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the drive for 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now it's gone.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here at 2nd and 15. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Sliding out of the pocket. And off balance throw there. It's going to wind up incomplete.
This drive is almost over. Again, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Play action. It's gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll fake the game. Now gone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. James Mitchell from 3 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And momentarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing to breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up right there.
They're watching this game. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run we haul. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield. 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. Open man here is Conklin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Touchdown.
Bullshit.
Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown.
Fucking bullshit.
And the Jets are able to move back.
Can't jump that damn high. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Slow old idiot.
Out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will make it to to the 20-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had a short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time about where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Goff.
That's a flag.
And it falls incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
I was going to say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back into 32. So following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 32 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores. The kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
Sit your ass down.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Said and done, though.
Snagged it. See ya.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Rodgers. Rodgers is confused. Rodgers got spun around.
Exited the pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. So it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Shit.
Yeah, and everyone goes to...
There he goes, right side. Garrett Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 81 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Rodgers will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you also have to be careful here because if you do get an interception, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but you identified an open target and put it right on it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here is a field goal, and we can take the lead in the intermission.
I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. On springs free, Montgomery loses it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Open man, here's Cobb. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As they'll stop with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On play action, Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Cross throw complete there to St. Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first down, it's gone. He'll take a shot from the end zone. That is incomplete.
That's some kind of flag. I don't know what it was, but something.
But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. Again, they go around with Montgomery and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run with Montgomery. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that one just goes 1 touchdown. You want to, without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get this.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, God.
Now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Goff.
Shit.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Woodhead. And now off to the races.
Son of a bitch.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. The defense wants the dance, John. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now gone. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he went there. And he's going to bring up a third down.
To watch him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it. You have to figure that would bring some type of pressure. That could change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground. And the Jets pressure, 2 notches, down he goes. Goff and his guys now coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? Oh, my God.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into the opponent instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that. Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion.
This is caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game, and the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
What the fuck?
And he will get into the
Oh
end zone.
my God.
Lead up to 3 scores. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Oh, that's definitely flag.
To about the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 possessions.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Off play action. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still got to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he stopped right at the 30. Play that started back at the 15. They pick up 15. On first down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Hall again. And he'll have a Jets first down, so get this up to the 42. And quickly, they get to the line. On first and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up second and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this football game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. To throw on second down is gone. That's caught. It's Sam. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Play action. It's gone. Complete. This is Mitchell. He's into space past the 25. Big strides. Look at him go. And in for the Lions touchdown. James Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20.
Hold up, I got a piss.
He's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Hall again. taking it across midfield and inside the 45. We couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it.
Fuck that guy.
Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, they can repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Oh, God.
For this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Goff throwing again. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's first down. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try to limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he'll be stopped just inside the 5 at the 6. This crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Goff now to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. And it's complete. Touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 6 yards away. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got 1 of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout. You look at the clock. Let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at the stage where they had to have that recovery.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Rodgers to throw. Caught offside by Kyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's out past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. He's to the 15. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need him to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. To throw is Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there.
Son of a bitch.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, because that is obviously no good. And this will make it a touchdown game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance was by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best.